Now, welcome back, everybody. For inside the last tutorial, we talk about how to create our navigation section, and we did create a beautiful navigation section. For inside this tutorial, we're going to build another sections wey be executive summary sections and the professional skills section. So come on in, let's get started. Moving forward now, e go dey very boring for me to dey type all this information out, and e go just make this video dey unnecessarily lengthy. So wetin I go just do be say, I go just dey copy and paste and also dey give a thorough explanation of wetin dey go on. Shey you dey feel me? So wetin I go just do be say I go just come here, copy this, so I go just paste am like this. So this information wey I don paste here like this just talk say okay, I dey represent the image. I come put the image inside im own logical section div. I dey put this hello, I dey put this executive summary to take just represent one or two things about the person wey we dey build this website for. And then we get another button wey talk say explore me, wey dey here like this. Shey you dey feel me? So if I save this information like this, come go back inside our website, come reload am. Shey you see am? So we go just begin style this information wey we don represent so like this. So we go just go back inside my css file. Now inside my css file, okay, before my css file, make I just show you the classes wey I don represent. Now you go see say this image, this hello, and this text, including this button, everything all together dey inside this global div wey dey here. You dey see am? So all this information wey dey here like this, dem dey inside this div wey dey here. So wetin I go just do be say I don give this one class wey be profile bg. Shey you dey see am? I don give this image sef wey dey inside the own div, I don give am header image. I don give that image itself Victor image class. Now I come create another div wey go hold this hello and this paragraph wey dey here together. So this paragraph and this hello, dem dey inside their own div section. Now inside that div section, e come get this another paragraph wey talk say explore me, wey be say I wan use do explore button. You dey see am? So wetin I go just do now be say I go just go back inside my css file. Now inside my css file like this, I go just talk say okay, profile bg, this profile bg wey I bin show you now, this profile bg, shey you see am? I wan come target am inside my css. Okay, I will just come here talk say okay, dot profile bg. I will just talk say okay, the height of that profile bg I wan make e be say 500 px. Then I wan make the background make I quickly go check for one background here sef. So if I come here, which background make I use? I will just copy this one, come back here like this. Okay, this background I go just paste this one here like this. You see me? So I go save am, go back inside our browser, come reload our website. Shey you don see am? And remember say I tell you say the image, the hello, this paragraph and this explore me button wey dey here like this, all of them dey inside this profile bg div wey dey here. Shey you dey see am? This div, shey you dey see am? Everything dey inside this div. Now why wey be say when I come increase the height of this profile bg, the size of that background, shey you dey see am? Everything sef come still dey inside. Shey you dey see am? So we get our hello, get this one, get that one inside am. You dey feel me? Yeah. So wetin I go just do now be say this image no dey show because we never get that image inside our folder. I will just open this folder here, talk say desktop, because na inside desktop our profile dey. Desktop, talk say coding pidgin project. So make I look for this guy's picture. Okay, na the picture be this. So I go just copy this picture, Ctrl C, then paste the picture inside inside this code in pidgin, control V. Now we will just go reload our website like that. So if I reload this website now, we don get this picture. Wetin we go just do now be say I go just talk say I wan target this um Victor image, this Victor image wey you dey see here, so I wan target am. So I go just come here talk say okay dot Victor image. So this dot Victor image like this, I wan come okay I want am for right, I go just talk say float right. You dey feel am? So I wan make the image sef come get the same size, the same height with this background, so that nothing go just dey do overflow. So I go just paste dat one sef here, come save am, come go back inside my browser, reload our website. Now shey you see say we don get this Victor image now come float to the right. Nice. So wetin we go just do be say now this header text wey dey here like this, if you look at this text well well like this, you see say okay this one as e dey like this, e come dey too, e come jump up. I no like make e jump up like that, make e, I wan make e dey somewhere around here. Shey you get am? So wetin I go just use do that one be say this header text I go just copy am, because say na the class wey dey inside the div wey cover everything, wey cover this explore button, wey cover this paragraph, cover this hello sef. So if I target this div, any condition wey I give this div, all of these things sef go obey am, because say dem dey as children inside this div. You get am? So I go just come back inside my CSS, talk say okay dot header text, then I wan talk say okay make the padding be 5%, padding 5%. Right. So if I save this file as e dey like this, come back here, come reload am. So you see say now this thing don jump from this point come here, e come be like say e come dey make little sense like this. You dey feel me? But as I dey see this information like this, okay I wan make this text wey dey inside here like this come get some one kind design wey be say you go come make that text, because this text just dey ordinary as e dey like this. So wetin I go just do be say I go just copy this text wey dey here, control C, come back here, talk say okay so text shadow I come give am im own property like this. Dey feel me? So if I save am like this, come back inside my browser, come reload our this thing, shey you see say okay this information now e come dey a little sensible, e come get shadow behind. You dey see am? Yeah. So moving forward now, I go just talk say okay I still wan do some other manipulation. So I go just target this intro text now, because okay this intro text e come dey too closer to this hello. I wan make e start from here like this, some kind magic wey be say okay you go come make am make a lot of sense. Now inside my pidgin, now inside my code in pidgin.css, I go just talk say okay this intro text, the padding go be 20, the font size go be 25. So I go just save this one like this, come back here, come reload. Shey you see am? Now this one come dey look, e come dey make a lot of sense, e come dey more legible, and e no come start the same point with this hello wey dey here. Shey you dey see am? So na just like little breathing space, so that the design sense go come make a lot of sense. So wetin I go just target now be say okay this button na the next one wey we go just target, and that one go conclude this section wey we dey build. So if I come now, you go see say I don give this button wey dey here wey be explore me, I don give am say okay this explore button now na wetin I go just target inside our CSS file. You dey feel me? So I go just copy this one like this, come back inside my CSS file, come talk say dot explore button. Now this explore button like this, I wan make e get padding to be 20px, 20. Now I wan make e get background color, background to be make I just quickly go browse one background here. Background color, background, okay I go just copy this one, So background color, e go be paste this one here, right? So border radius and color, I go just copy this one like this so that e no go just dey waste time. If I save this information like this, come go reload our website. Now shey you see, you dey feel am? Yeah. So this padding, okay, I go just put px here because I dey imagine say why this thing no dey reflect here. So I go just reload am again. Now shey you see, you don see am? But the only issue wey I come get now be say this color no dey show well well, so I go just use the color wey dey for this download cv background inside am. So I go just go back inside my css file, this download cv color, I go just copy this one, control c, come paste am inside here, right, control v, save am, come back here like this, reload am. Now this one come make a lot of sense. So wetin I go just wan do now be say, okay, if we come hover our mouse on top this explore me button, I wan make e just dey fade the color up and down so that when mouse reach on top this button, people go know say okay, mouse don reach on top am. You dey feel me? So I go just talk say okay, we go just use hover to take achieve that one. So I go just come here like this, talk say to explore button hover, I go just change the background from this one wey dey here. So I go just save this file, come back here, come reload am. Now shey you see? So when mouse come reach on top this one like this, you see say e dey change. Shey you see am? So na hover effect be that one. So I just talk say okay, I target that same button. So this hover wey you dey see am like this, na pseudo tag dem dey call am. So we dey use am dey, na inbuilt e dey inside our css. So when I come talk say hover, I come change the background so that wey be say when you come hover your mouse on top am, you go change from this color to this color. You dey feel me? So before we continue, I wan compare these two files wey we don build so far with the template wey we bin don make in the previous tutorial. So I go just talk say come back here. Shey you see am? Inside this header section wey we dey here like this, okay, we get our logo here, we get our text, we come get our button, we get our navigation on top like this with our download button here, we get our logo here. The only difference wey dey inside wetin we dey build now and wetin dey inside our template be say inside our template I get our picture here for left, but inside our design we get our picture for right. The reason wey this one wey I take do this one be say if you look at the face of this guy, e be like say e dey look left. So if I come put the picture sef like this, e go be like say e dey look outside the website. Na why I just talk say okay, e no really make any difference, make I just switch this image to the right so that e go be like say this guy now dey look exactly the person wey dey browse this website. But if you put this image here, e go just be like say the guy dey look away. So we no wan make e say this guy dey look away. We wan make e be say e dey communicate information through im eye contact to the user of this website. So na why this information just come from left to right, nothing really change. So the next thing wey we go dey talk about now na the skills. So the skills na wetin dey here like this. So we wan represent these skills. The next section wey we dey here like this na im be this one. Shey you dey see am? Because say the next section wey I wan represent na skills, I go just talk say okay, I need another div. So this div wey be say e go be like the umbrella div wey dey cover everything wey go dey inside our skills, I go just call am say okay, the class wey I go give am, I go just talk say class to be skills wrapper, or just there say okay, skills card wrapper. So I get this text wey dey here like this, talk say h1 skills. So you dey feel am? So if I save this file like this, come back inside our browser, come go reload am. Shey you see say we don get skills? Shey you see am? Right. So I go just do some little copy and pasting. So I go just come here, paste all this information here. So make I just quickly run through this information. like this. So inside dis skills like dis, I come get another div wey be skill card. I go explain wetin skill card dey do now. So remember again say you fit give your own class any name, shey you get. So under dis div card, I come get another design and I come get dis figma. So if I save dis file like dis, come go back inside my browser, reload our website. Now shey you see dis information say dem dey stack on top of each other, right? But before I come continue, I go like give you detailed explanation of wetin dey go on inside dat code. You dey feel me? Yeah. Now dis code as e dey like dis, we get one umbrella wrapper wey be our global div. Now inside dis class now, we get skills, right? We come get, make I show you dis make I switch back to dis our layout. Now you go see say inside dis layout, as you dey see dis layout so, we get one global rectangle wey dey here. Now inside dis rectangle, we come get smaller rectangle wey be 3, right? So inside dis same rectangle, we get one wey dey here like dis wey be skills or professional skills. You dey feel me? Now dat one mean say dis global rectangle wey dey here na im be the div wrapper wey all other things go dey inside. You dey feel me? So dis 3 boxes dey inside dis global div. Dis our professional skills also dey inside dis global div. So na just the representation of wetin dey here na im I come put inside dis our code so. You dey feel me? So dis is the global wrapper. I get my skills, or I fit just talk say okay, professional skills. Okay, make I just put am for capital. Professional skills. Now inside dis wrapper, I get professional skill. I still come get dis 3 boxes, right? So dis one na the box 1, dis one na the box 2, dis one na the box 3, dis one na the box 4. So in dis example, we get 3 boxes, but in dis representation, we get 4. Shey you dey get me? So because of the guy's profile, the person wey we dey build dis website for, because e get profile wey be say e makes a lot of sense to partition the skills into 4 logical sections. And in my previous tutorial, I explained why div is a block level element, the difference between block level element and inline level element. Now I come mean say we gats convert dis information here into inline level element, convert am from block level element into inline level element. You dey feel me? Now so wetin I go just do be say I go just save dis file, Ctrl S, come back inside my CSS, come talk say okay, the first thing wey I go like target na the skill card wrapper, right? Because I wan make everything just dey for center, right? So I go just talk say okay, dis skill card wrapper wey dey here, shey you dey see me? Wey be say na the div wey combine everything together. I go just come here talk say okay, skill card wrapper. So I go just talk say okay, text align, I go just talk say okay, center. So I go just talk say okay, I wan come target dis skill card. Shey you see am say okay, skill card na im dey here. So one thing wey dey very important be say dis section, right, e get class skill card. You dey feel me? Dis one sef get im own. All the 4 boxes, because say we wan make dem get equal properties, wey be say the same height, the same background, the same whatever thing wey dey inside, the same box shadow. So na why we come talk say okay, skill card make e be a generic attribute wey be say dis box go inherit am, dis box sef go inherit am, dis box go inherit am, dis box sef go inherit am. Shey you dey see me? So wetin I go do be say I go just talk say okay, come here, Ctrl C, come inside this our code in pidgin.css. Now wetin I do here be say, make I remove this first dot. So wetin I dey do here be say, I dey talk say okay, make the height of that box be 250, make the background be transparent, border radius be 10, box shadow be 0021 and white smoke. So this width display now go be inline block and the margin go be this one. So I go explain everything now. So this display wey you dey see here, so wey be inline block, na wetin dey convert am to side by side placement be that. So I go just save this file like this, go back inside my browser, come reload our info. Shey you see say now e don come convert now from stacking on top of each other into side by side placement. You dey feel me? So if you look at it very well also, you go see say okay, e dey get one background shadow. Shey you dey see am, wey come make this box wey dey here come be like say e wan shoot out a little. You dey feel me? Exactly. Now I wan come make this design come dey a little, make e just fresh a little. Say if I come hover my mouse on top am, make e just give me one very simple change of color. Come inside my css, just talk say okay, skill card, I go come apply my pseudo tag here. Talk say okay, skill card colon hover, then make e produce this color when I hover on top am. So if I save am like this, come back inside my website, reload am. Shey you see? Shey you see say e don dey fresh? So the next thing wey we go just do be say, you know say each of these boxes dem get title. Fine, the title of everything na professional skills, but professional skills sef come get their own respective title. Because this guy na very skillful guy, e get knowledge of design, e get knowledge of coding, e come get some administrative skills, come get this po ten tial again. So this design na the skill title of this particular box be that. So because this guy can design, then he has the knowledge of Figma, Adobe packages, CorelDRAW, Illustrator. Because he can also code, so we get coding also wey be another skill title. Then under coding we come get these skills: JavaScript, React, Python, Django, then like that, 4 like this. So this one come mean say we must have a way to target all these skill titles. So design, coding, administration, and then this po ten tial. Shey you see am? So if we come back inside our Sublime Text, we go just talk say okay, wetin we go do be say inside our HTML now, you see say we get this our paragraph tag wey be skill title. You see say inside this first box we get our paragraph wey be skill title, wey I don give this class skill title. You dey feel me? So this design now na the skill title for every skill wey this guy get under design. So coding go be the title for all the skills wey that guy get under coding, wey be JavaScript, React, and this one. So wetin I go just talk say okay, dot skill title. Okay, I go just copy this one, skill title. I go just copy am here so that we no go just watch me type. Ctrl V. Now our skill title now, e talk say okay, e get padding to be 15px, e get background to be white smoke, then e get radius to be 10px. You dey feel am? Right. So I go just save this file like this. So I go just go back inside our browser now, come go reload am. Now shey you see? Yeah, so wetin I go just do now be say the title now I go just increase the size, talk say font size, or just say okay, font weight like this. I go just talk say okay, bold. So save this file now, reload am. Shey you see say okay, this one sef don dey bolder. So wetin we go just do be say now, if you look at the text wey dey inside each of these boxes, you go see say dem come dey too closer to the box, wey be say e come dey make the design look one kind awful. Shey you dey see am? So we go come look for a way to take target this text, right? So I go just come back here, Now inside this our code in pidgin.html file, now you go see say this text, make I start from this top, you go see say this text wey be skills, this the skills go on e own. Now I come wrap them inside their own tag, inside their own div tag. You dey see am? So that I no need to go dey target each of these skills. I go just need target the div wey wrap everything together. You dey feel me? Yeah. So anything wey I apply inside this tag now, everything wey dey inside am go inherit am. Right. So I go just come back inside our CSS file, come talk say okay, our list skills dot list skills. I wan make e be text align, the alignment of the text make e be left, and the margin make e be 10px. So I go just save this file like this, go back inside our browser, come reload our website. Shey you see am? So this information like this, e don shift away 10 pixels from this edge. Shey you see am? Right. So that one just mark the completion of this section. I go see you for the next session where we go dey complete the development of our project.